Let's be honest, most people think of lawyers as the sole heroes of the legal world. But behind every closing argument, every airtight contract, and every last minute filing has someone else behind it. It is the paralegal. Welcome to Innovation School. Today, we're uncovering one of the most underrated yet powerful roles in the legal system. And if you're considering a legal career, this might just be your gateway. Let's talk about the core. Now, paralegals are legal professionals trained to support the attorneys, and no, not just within admin, but with substantive legal work. They conduct legal research, prepare case summaries, assist in discovery, manage contracts, and even coordinate with clients. And while they can't argue in a court or give legal advice, they handle nearly everything that happens before the courtroom drama. Now, you can think of them as the silent engine of any legal operation. So, what does that look like on the ground? Here's the real deal. Now, paralegals, they interview the witnesses, draft affidavits, index trial exhibits, proofread pleadings, track court deadlines, and even sit in on client meetings. Now, they organize massive volume of case materials and help the attorneys build their strategy. And yes, they do it all while juggling with multiple cases. Now, their responsibilities are legal, logistical, and tactical, and the role is not at all passive. It's proactive and deeply involved. So, now let's talk about a myth that paralegals only work in law firms. No, in reality, they are embedded across sectors. In a corporate setting, they handle mergers, compliance filings, and intellectual property. In government, they assist prosecutors, public defenders, and regulatory boards. In real estate, title searches and closing packages. What about healthcare? While they do legal compliance and patient record audits. Now, paralegals are basically everywhere the law touches, which, let's get real, is just about everywhere. So, now being a good paralegal isn't just about memorizing the laws, it's about execution. You see, the top paralegals, they have precision, critical thinking, legal writing skills, and time management superpowers. They must handle high pressure deadlines, organize chaos, and speak the language of law clearly. And also, not to forget the tech. E discovery platforms, legal databases like Westlaw or SCC Online, and tools like MS Office, they are now the basic skills. So, if you're curious and detail driven, you will thrive. Now, also talking about a big misconception. Aren't paralegals just junior lawyers? Nope. While both operate in the legal sphere, lawyers advise and represent, while the paralegals, they support and prepare. A lawyer's time is expensive, so paralegals, they potentially do everything to ensure that the time is used where it matters the most. You won't find a paralegal arguing a case, but you will find them drafting the document that wins it. Now imagine walking into an office with three things waiting: a trial bundle to organize, a client's email asking about their contract, and a junior lawyer requesting a case law summary by lunch. Well, that's a paralegal's life: dynamic, unpredictable, and always deadline driven. No 2 days are the same, but each one day teaches you something new about the legal world. It's fast, structured, and deeply satisfying for people who love to tick off things with purpose. Now, the role of paralegal is evolving fast. With legal tech and AI on the rise, paralegals are now managing e discovery databases, automating contract reviews, and analyzing data for case predictions. Now, the firms are cutting costs, but Instead of reducing the paralegals, they're expanding their responsibilities. In fact, paralegals are moving into compliance, legal ops, and even management roles. In a tech legal era, for paralegals are no longer the sidekick, they are the strategist. Now, in today's legal climate, with overloaded courtrooms and rising legal costs, paralegals are crucial. They make justice more accessible by lowering the costs as well as increasing the efficiency. They enable the lawyers to focus on advocacy while handling procedural and documentary backbone. Whether it's a criminal defense case or a $1 billion merger, a sharp paralegal can make or break the outcome behind the scenes. So they're not optional, they are essential. So you don't just stay a junior paralegal forever. With experience, you become a senior case manager, litigation coordinator, or a compliance executive. Now, many paralegals branch into legal project management or freelance for global firms remotely. Others use this role as a stepping stone to law school with real experience, which most fresh grads lack. Now, the paralegal journey is flexible, evolving, and full of growth. So, if you're driven, the ceiling doesn't exist. And here's the big win: you don't need to spend years in law school to enter the legal world. A diploma, certificate, or professional course can launch your paralegal career. You need dedication, good communication, and a strong grasp of legal fundamentals and solid training. Many successful paralegals started with the backgrounds in English, political science, commerce, and even psychology. The door is wide open. You just need to walk through it with intention. So, if this inspired you, you're not alone. Thousands are entering the legal field through paralegal programs, and our Innovation School Paralegal certification is built for this exact moment. It's practical, mentor guided, and designed for real world readiness, whether you're heading to law firm, startup, or government agency. Now, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're ready to start your journey, click the link below.